So you have built an action using Dialogflow and you want to migrate over to Action Builder to take advantage of the new features available. Before we dive into the details, let's go over some concepts that are shared between the two workflows. Starting with the conversation model, which includes types, prompts, intent, and scenes. Dialogflow entities are now called types in Action Builder, and responses are called prompts. Intents are still composed of training phrases and parameter annotations. However, context management, webhook, and responses in Action Builder are now managed by scenes. A scene represents individual states of your conversation. The main purpose of a scene is to organize your conversation into logical components, execute tasks, and return prompts to users. Another distinct difference between Dialogflow and Action Builder is that webhooks are now independent of intents. This means you can reuse one handler logic with multiple intents. Intents should represent what the user says instead of the code you use to process it. This gives you a lot more flexibility in terms of reusing the webhook for different intents. Now let's talk about how Action Builder handles unexpected user input. Unlike Dialogflow, there's no fallback intent in Action Builder. The fallback intent is replaced by two distinct system intents. No input intent, which is triggered when the user doesn't respond back, and no match intent is when the action cannot match the user's input to an intent. These system intents also have a built-in counter which allows your action to respond differently to each failed attempt, making the conversation flow feel more natural. To help you migrate your action over to the Actions Builder, you can use the migration tool in the console. The tool helps you speed up the migration process by automatically porting over the intents and types for each of the available languages into the Actions Builder. To learn more about the details on how to migrate your action over to the Actions Builder, check out the documentation in the description below. I'm Mandy Chen. Thanks for watching, and I look forward to seeing what you build.